here in Hong Kong. So enjoy your stay here. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Yeah.
And before we continue with our opening ceremony, I noticed there are a lot of new future Asia Pulitzer Prize winners who just joined us. Please find a seat.
Yeah. Please be seated.
Yeah. Okay. All right, I guess they're a little shy to find the seat, so I guess we'll just continue on.
I can continue. Okay. Thank you, Mr. Chang. Shen, we are truly grateful to have the President of Hong Kong BU, Professor Ng Ching Fai, and Honorable Tang Chen-Hua to jumpstart our workshop with their inspiring speeches.
Okay, yeah, indeed, Ellen. And also, we're also very grateful to have 7 of the brightest Pulitzer Prize winners with us here today, and they will spend this time to share with us their valuable experiences, ideas, and great insights through our lectures and forums.
And to show our gratitude, we would now like to present souvenirs to our 7 respectful Pulitzer Prize winners who have traveled from afar to be here today. And before we begin, I would like to invite Mr. Christopher J. Merritt, Acting Consul General of the U.S. Consulate General Hong Kong, to come up on stage and present the first 3 souvenirs to the winners. Welcome.
Please welcome Mr. Merritt.
Our first winner is a journalist and educator. Please welcome Mr. Michael Parks. Welcome.
Welcome, Mr. Parks.
He won the 1987 Pulitzer Prize for International Reporting category with a balanced and a comprehensive coverage of the struggle in South Africa.
Thank you, Mr. Parks. Please be seated. And next up, we have the Pulitzer Prize winner of 1997 and 2006 in the Public Service category. Please welcome Mr. Jim Amos. Mr. Amos started his journalism career as a reporter for the city's Afternoon Daily, and he became an editor for the Times-Picayune, New Orleans. Under his leadership, the paper also won 4 Pulitzer Prizes. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Morse. Coming up, we have 2005 Pulitzer Prize winner for commentary category. Please welcome Ms. Connie Schultz. Welcome. She is a columnist for the Plain Dealer newspaper of Cleveland, Oriole, and Creator Syndicate, Los Angeles.
Thank you, Ms. Schultz.
Thank you.
And thank you, Mr. Merritt. And for our next 4 Pulitzer Prize winners, we would like to invite another special guest to come up here and present their souvenirs to them. So please welcome the Chief Editor of Hong Kong Economic Journal, Mr. K.C. Chan. And our next Pulitzer Prize winner, his book, The Race Beat, The Press, The Civil Rights Struggle, and the Awakening of a Nation, won him the 2007 Pulitzer Prize for History. Please welcome Mr. Hank Klibanoff. Mr. Klibanoff grew up in Alabama, witnessing the evolution of race relations, and with his experience as a news reporter and editor, and he also worked as a delivery boy when he was younger. Thank you, Mr. Klibanoff.
Okay, thank you. Now our next guest, Shen, you should be paying particular attention to, since you are also a sports newscaster.
Yes, I am. But why should I pay special attention to this next prize winner?
Okay, because she is a award-winning sports writer who covers several important sporting events. Wow. But we are honoring her here today because she won the 2009 Pulitzer for explanatory reporting. Please welcome Miss Julia Card. As a reporter for the LA Times, she and her colleague wrote a 5-part series examining the cost and effectiveness of attempts to combat the growing menace of wildfires across western U.S.
Thank you, Ms. Cart.
Thank you.
And our next guest of honor won the Pulitzer Prize for International Reporting in 2009. Please welcome Ms. Jane Perlez. Ms. Perlez is currently the senior correspondent for the New York Times in Pakistan, and she's wrote many exceptional, brave, and ethical coverages on the war on terror that is raging on in Pakistan and Afghanistan today. Thank you, Ms. Perlez.
Thank you, Ms. Peluz. A picture is worth 1,000 words. That pretty much gives away my next guest of honor. Please welcome Mr. Damon Winter, the winner of Pulitzer Prize for Feature Photograph 2009. Welcome. He's currently a photojournalist for the New York Times, and his coverage of Barack Obama's historic campaign for the presidency that helped him reach the peak of Mr. Everest in photojournalism.
Thank you, Mr. Winters.
Thank you.
And thank you, Mr. Chan. Now we'd like to ask the Deputy Chairman, the Council and the Court, Hong Kong Baptist University, Mr. Chen Yan-Ki, JP, and Professor En Ching Fei, and also Head of the Department of Journalism, School of Communication, Hong Kong Baptist University, Professor Huang Yu, to come up on stage and present souvenirs for our officiating guests. Okay. Now we're going to present souvenirs to our officiating guests. First, please welcome Mr. Casey Chen to come up on stage, and Professor Huang Yu, please present the souvenir to Mr. Chen.
Thank you, Mr. Chan. Please be seated. Next, please welcome Mr. Christopher J. Merritt to come up on the stage, and Professor En Ching Fai, please present a souvenir to Mr. Merritt.
Thank you, Mr. Merritt. Please be seated. And finally, let's welcome the Honorable Chen Junhua to come up on stage, and Mr. Chen Yan-Ki, please present the souvenir to Mr. Chen. Thank you. Please be seated. No, sorry. Please remain on stage, and we'd like to have the to come up here, and we're going to take a photo. Actually, come down here, and the remaining officiating guests, please come up here also.
And to remember this precious moment, now we'd like to invite the other two officiating guests, Mr. Christopher J. Merritt and Mr. Casey Chan, 7 Pulitzer Prize winners, Mr. Parks, Mr. Amos, Ms. Schultz, Mr. Klebernoff, Ms. Cart, Ms. Palas, and Mr. Winter to come up on stage to take group photo. Welcome.
Yes, it's group photography time. Okay. Okay, everybody stay put, because now we'd like to invite the Chief Executive Officer of Hong Kong Economic Journal, Mr. Morris Ho, Treasurer of the HKBU Council and Court, Mr. William Leung, and the 3 Vice Presidents of HKBU, Professor Franklin Look, Professor Choi Ah-chung, and Mr. Andy Lee to come up on stage.
Also, please welcome the Dean and the Chair Professor, School of Communication, Hong Kong BU, Professor Zhao Xing-shu, Head of Journalism Department, Hong Kong Baptist University, Professor Huang Yu, Executive Director of Pulitzer Prize Winners Workshop, Professor Yu Xu, Head of the Academy of Film, Dr. Chen Pak Tong, and Head of the Communication Studies Department, Professor Ringo Ma, to come up on stage and join us for a group photo.
And we'd also like the 2 MCs to be in this photo too.